Welcome all to Factorio. I'm Darkstar, and let us continue. In the previous episode, we landed on Fulgora, and in between episodes, I have been creating some blueprints. I've also done a few bits with adding icons to ships. Also created a new combinator, which tells me if I'm good to go, and also set some scheduling up. But anyway, let's get right into using some of these blueprints. I'm just going to dump everything I have on me. So there's just so much stuff, but I'm going to grab the robots. I'm just going to clear an area. Now, while I'm clearing this area, we have these areas over here where it's in white. So if I hover over it, we'll see we can get scrap. We can get scrap from all around. It's a nice patch, but you can't build belts over this. So how do we do that? Well, we'll talk about it. So I'm just clearing an area just so I can place my blueprints. And what we're going to do is build some scrap mines. We're going to then build a recycling center to deal with all the scrap that we've mined. Just going to help the robots a wee bit. Walk around. For it. Robots are so tired of all the work I put them through. Come on, charge up. Any more for any more. Ooh, we have another place to grab stuff as well. That's helpful. Let's come back over here. Also going to clear some of these up as well. I'm not going to destroy this one yet, because that's a lightning rod. And I don't want my robots to die. Just want a nice area. So this is where the scrap is. I'm going to be building a mine here. We hear the complaints. This is from Nauvis. Let's have a look at Nauvis. Look at that. So many big boys. We're definitely going to have to build some kind of artillery around here. Now, how do we make artillery shots? So we need calcite, radar, explosives. We're making explosives. How about we put explosives on here? Let's make sure that all of this works. Yeah, looks all good to me. Maybe we'll build something here. But we also need to request calcite. So I'm going to do that. So let's say come with 500 please. And we also need to request tungsten steel. Again, send them out. Maybe that much. How is Erebus doing? So it's got the science. The only thing it's waiting for is tungsten plate. And with tungsten plate, we are making it. Are we? You've stopped? Have you stopped? So you've got no molten iron. Okay, why? Ooh. It's just struggling. Okay. How about we do that, that, and that. Get rid of that. Get it to merge here, maybe? And the splitter. There you go. Can we place any more around? Yeah, we can place one there as well. Maybe one here and one there. There we go. So it's making more of this at least. Now, the tungsten steel is going to be eaten by these, but as soon as we've got full stacks of these, it'll stop. Maybe we'll also need to expand this perhaps as well. Maybe we do that and flip it like that. Yeah. Let's remove you and do you and you. Move you and we put you and you. Remove you and do you. Do that. And do that. So we can connect it that way. That enough? Obviously we also need to give it some tungsten as well. Yeah. That's in the wrong place. Do it properly, like that. Thought there was a gap. That's why I placed it that way. Yeah, it looks to be working better at least. Just struggling with the amount of tungsten. Let's remove that weird king. Oh, we don't king shame here. And let's place a roboport this way. And over here. And over here. Anyway, back to Fulgora. Like, you would have cleaned everything I wanted you to. Or at least most of it. All this juicy raw resource. Send over some of these. Help them out a bit. Love how fast I'm moving now. Okay, back to Vulcanus. We now have radar coverage. Cool. And let's place more of you down. Oh, yeah. And we're mining as much as we can. Fulgora. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of resources now. Let's put all the holmium there. Just going to put loads of scrap there. Yeah. Okay, in fact, what I want some of the stone bricks. So I want to make some of the lightning connectors. Stone bricks, steel, copper. Give me copper, give me steel. Any more stone bricks? Yeah. And let's make 25. Seems like a good number to begin with. Pick up most of these resources. Pick up all of these. I think that's everything for the meantime. Cool. Now what I want to do is I want to place one of my blueprints. So I've got a blueprint which works on recycling. That's the very first thing we need to really pay attention to. And I'm going to place it here. Now the reason I want to place it here is because we've got that mine here which can bring stuff down. We've got these mines here too. So I'm going to wait until it stops doing the lightning bits. So I don't want to destroy things. Okay, there we go. Should be okay for a minute. At the very least, I can place some of these down. Okay. This area is now protected and covered. Seems it also wants some more from here. That's fine. Let us bring some power this way as well. Interesting. Let's place some more lightning connectors around these as well. I can destroy this. So this is all powered. Though I think we're missing a few bits, aren't we? Yes, 6 of these. So let's grab one stack of these, one stack of these, and make loads of these. Okay. Lovely. Now I'm going to turn off my personal robopot, and I'm going to make all the recyclers that I can. The reason for this is because I can't make very many right now. So I can make 8, and they're going to start the recycling process off. But while they're crafting, I'm going to start placing some of these mines. Get rid of you as well. Okay, so let's place some more of these lightning connectors. Fortunately, they're the same distance that I've left a gap of. So if I do that, that should be okay. I haven't left enough of a gap here though. Let's use the robots to help. Turn the robot on actually. Cool. And place you here, I think. So we're just going to do that. Going to do that. And we're going to do... Not going to bother balancing this. We're not going to consume all of it straight away anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to do this, going this way. Place another lightning thingy-bobby just here. Do that. And then I'm going to go this way. And it's going to have a splitter here just to help balance it. No, do it higher. Do it higher. Yeah. Okay, so we have some of the recyclers now. Brand new technology. It's super useful. And we're going to be putting scrap into them. Fortunately, we have a lot of scrap. Is it a metric button? I think that's the technical term. And it's just going to sort all of these into their various boxes. Now, what's super important about this is that this line should never stop. So, for each of these, as soon as it gets to the end of the line, if it's already filled up on its chest, it's just going to destroy them. The exception to this is the holmium ore, which I need a fair amount of. Just going to connect this up. There we go. So what do I need to make some more of these? I need more concrete. And I need more of these. Craft another 2. See if I can reconnect it. There we go. Let's pick up the rest of the scrap from over here. So I want to grab the batteries and these iron sticks. Now, I don't really have much of a use for the iron sticks right now, other than my need to recycle them into iron, because when it comes to it, we're going to be struggling with power. Essentially, we just need to start producing accumulators quite soon. We already produce the batteries quite easily, but iron, we recycle our gears and our iron sticks. So, do I have any more? Ooh, already crafted them. What do I need for them? More concrete. More of these. Craft more. I think what I'm going to do as well is request recyclers as well. Regardless of the planet, I'm going to want recyclers. Hey. Let's look at Vulcanus. What are we doing? Power's struggling a wee bit. Do we need to increase steam? I think we may do. But what would be super useful on this planet is cliff explosives. How do we make those? Explosives, calcite grenades, barrels. We have all of that, except the sulfur. We can make it. So, if we place a chemical plant here, okay, making sulfur, we flip it, then we get the water to come in this way, maybe? So then we can make the sulfur. And then I think what I want it to do is make explosives. We just do the same thing here. And all I need now is a requester chest. That requester? No, that's buffer. Give me a requester. I just want to request some coal. I don't know, let's say 500. Because we're going to have lots in storage, you know? Yeah, we have loads. So I don't need that many explosives to begin with. And then we just put it into a chest. Yeah? I'll leave that to do its magic for a bit. And then I can destroy some of these cliffs and expand stuffs. Back to Fulgora. Let's grab concrete and the processing units. Make 9 of them now. So while this is working, I think I'm going to place the other mine down here. It's going to run out fairly quickly, I'll be honest. So might as well just get it started now. Now what I want to do is make electromagnetic science. One of the key ingredients for that is holmium. Now, you can craft holmium using a assembling machine. It's all nice. However, we've got another option, which has better productivity, and it's the entire reason we went to Vulcanus first. Because there's some really useful technology here in Fulgora, and there is a very good argument to come here first. So I'm just going to bring this up like this. There it connects. And bring this down. Plenty of stuff now. Now let's place these down. All the things, all the stuffs. Ooh, I need more gears. Have more gears in the chests? Pretty sure I do, actually. Yes, I do. Lots of it. Might as well grab some of these things as well. Let's craft these two. Now I'm going to place a couple of these down here now. And that way I can get rid of these iron sticks so we can get some iron. Need more steel. We have plenty of steel. Let's grab steel. 13 more. Absolutely. How many are we missing? 34. Nice. What are we missing this time? Steel? More steel? Got steel just here. And we're missing concrete. Of course we're missing concrete. Making another 22. Awesome. So all of these are down. Let's place these down as well. And then we're going to place these down as well. Ooh, that's a problem with the blueprint. Let's fix that. Also, it's going to give us some copper as well. Let's fix that. So I'm just going to copy that, place that here. Let's turn my rubber ports back on. I'm going to change this to... So let's fill you up. Another 7. Pretty sure we're almost done. Told you these mines wouldn't last long. So let's grab you, all of you, all of you, all of you. Put you more in there. Just craft some accumulators for now. So, as I said, we need some foundries. So with Ether, I'm going to get you to create a new need for Bulgari needs. We need not many foundries. Let's say 5. Just to begin with. We'll expand, don't worry. Maybe 20? That'd be good. So my requests aren't satisfied because we need modules. So, as I said, I was messing about with the ship. I added that decider combinator, but also added a few of these modules here. I think as well, I'll place a few of these. Now what it's going to do is we're at Fulgora. It needs to go to Nauvis first. It doesn't need to do anything while it's here. So, I'm going to get it to go to Nauvis. And leave it to do its thing. It's pretty happy with the ship anyway. Okay, do we have enough recyclers? We do. Okay, next thing we have to think about is a bit of a mall, really. So we're making all these items, it's all wonderful. We need to actually utilize them. So again, in between episodes, I've created a basic Fulgoran mall. And I'm going to just place it here. I'm going to leave a little space on this side, just in case I use that mine up there. So we're going to place bits here. And place bits here as well. And bits here. So what are we missing? Lots of things probably. Well, Gory, you want assembler 2? No, you don't. Where is your assembler 2? It's here. Let's fix that. Let's craft some of you. And you want 27 of these. There you go, that's 27. What's getting destroyed? It's no good. How are we doing on volcanoes for stuff and things? Still crafting science. So this is going to end up making 6,000 science. And I'm only collecting 2,000 at a time. So let us limit it. Let's look at the ether. It's waiting for a request to get satisfied. Ooh, turn that off. Turn that off. I don't need global base needs right now. In fact, I won't be using the mines like that. I'll be getting the big ones. I will want these. The rest of this seems fine. Except the chemical plants. I shouldn't need that many. Maybe just 20? What needs stone bricks? Yeah, we should be good. I can't. Back to Fulgora. Now, none of this is working yet. That's because we don't have robots. Don't have lubricant. So, we have a few robot bots here. I'm just going to add a few more in. I'm going to come back over here as well. And add this in. I'm going to place... Yes, you. Oh, there. Just add a few more of these in. I crafted. Okay, we need robots. Robots, robots, robots. So we need... Oh, we're making robots. Where are robots? Yeah. Hello, robots. So you need red circuits for that. Be loads of those. So we're making them anyway. And you need all the robot frames that he brought. Let's put all of this. Okay, and here's all the robot bots that you could ever need and want. Maybe not all of them. Let's grab more of these, more of that, more of that. Just want to populate it over here instead, to be honest. Put the scrap in there. And steel in here. Put stone in there. Put the ice over here. Solid fuel over there. And the rest of the stone now. There we go. Those are empty. I shouldn't need to keep coming back that way. Okay. Cool. Now, the next thing we need to make is holomium plates. So we're going to do it in a foundry, but we need to make holomium solution. So we're going to do that now. So I'm going to get some of these chemical plants. Maybe up here, I think. That's enough. And we're going to make holomium solution. Now I'm just going to place this as I normally do. Let's place one of these. Now to make holomium solution, do we have any storage containers of these? No. Need some more iron for that. Grab some more iron. And let's grab some steel. I would like 5. 5 would be plenty, thank you very much. How's ether going? So you need efficiency 2s, but there's none on the planet. Okay, why not? Efficiency 2s are over here. And you don't have red or greens. There we go. Problem solved. Still waiting for that. Restoring a penny. Huh. So it's in logistics network. The Erebus does require it. Oh, we're at Nauvis. So we have stuff. So we're going to create two things. First, we are going to create a thing to make the shooty things, artillery machines, and we're going to make something to make artillery cannon shells. Okay, you require 60. That's quite a lot. So let's just request 60 of you. Let's place you here. And let's request 210 of you. I'm going to get to trash unrequested. Because sometimes the robots have a tendency to deliver a bit too much. Okay. So 40 gears. What else? 10 of those, 60 refined concrete. Okay. We're not making refined concrete. Plus we've not put steel on the bus. Okay. Let's do that. I want steel from there. Okay. Let's do you like that. Let's do you like that. And then let's do you by doing thank you very much. And we can put storage chest here. Maybe just limit it to a couple of stacks. Okay. You also need explosives. We can do that. We very much can do that. You also require calcite. So I'm just going to request, say, 50 calcite. And you also need radars. Let's say 10 radars. Now that is everything for you. Cool. You're always going to be limited to, let's say, 5 of these. Because it's going to auto-produce them as the ship moves back and forth. And you... we're making artillery shells. That's just my cat jumping around. Let's say over 10 of these. Ah, that's a poor design flaw. So let's place that back down, because that is fine. And then we do that. Then we do this. There. I will get this right eventually. Okay, back on Bulgaria. You're now making all the stuffs and the things. It is lovely. We should have a number of logistic drones. We do. And they're all getting to work. So this is going to help make stuff. Now, coming back to... Oh, we so need something to walk across. Right. So coming back here, we need stone, we need hallomium, we need water. Now stone and hallomium is easy because we're just making it. So I'm just going to request 30 and 60. So nice and easy to make the hallomium solution. Just going to do this, that, do a bit of an undergroundy situation. And place that one. Maybe not there actually. Maybe the other side. But now we need water. And how do we get water from an oil sea? Well, we don't. We are making something. We have got something that can help. And that is what I'm going to place down now. So we're going to make water from ice. So again, just going to request some ice. Let's say 200. The only reason I'm using ice is for water, nothing else. Otherwise it's just going to get trashed. Ooh. I realized how I've done this does not make sense. So let us copy this. Hit there. And then we can do this. Bit of an odd design choice, but hey. And now we've got a hallomium solution. Now we can make hallomium plates straight away. I'm not going to yet, because I want ether to come back to us. So we are just waiting. Got 9 on the planet. We come back to Nauvis. Pretty sure I've set it with quality, haven't I? Yeah, so I can't even speed beacon this. Because speed affects quality. So if from here we can see that the quality is reduced by 4.5%. It's fine, because we don't need quality rockets. Doesn't make them any more reliable or anything like that. But for ether, I am going to set a minimum payload of 16. So, to you, 16, minimum 16. As soon as it gets to 16, it'll just request it. In the meantime, there are other things we can produce, including rocket fuel. Now, we'll be using rocket fuel to get off this planet. So we need a light oil setup. So I'm just going to place this here. Of course, it's going to complain about things like this. So it's all connected, but obviously we need heavy oil for this. We also need that water that we're crafting as well. So I'm just going to come over here and bring it. So we're getting the water in here, I hope. Almost. There we go. I think I might double this setup actually. Or just do that. Might as well use all of that ice that we're just not using. Got plenty. Okay, so it fills up with water, but we need heavy oil now. Hey, what's this? This looks like oil. So we're going to use one of these water pumps. And these pump heavy oil out straight away. How amazing is that? It's just easy. So I'm going to get one of these down here to you and then to you. So now we're producing light oil. We'll also need to produce lubricant for the engines down here. But what I'm going to do is just do something like this maybe. We don't need a lot of lubricant really. I'm going to move this harder. Place it here. And then place you... In fact, you were fine. You were fine there. So lubricant... Oh, connected. There we go. There we go. Producing the lube that we need. Now the thing that I'm struggling with at the minute is iron, sadly. We just don't have a lot. So what we could do with ether is request iron. 1,000 fills up. Okay. Plastic from Vulcanus. How many do we have? 14 on the planet. Come on, guys. Oh, you had to make 2 that were special. Of course you did. Also, we're not making them fast enough. That's not making the other ones on the other side. Very silly of me. Okay. Okay, next item on the agenda. So we've made light oil. We don't need to crack this down any further. Because when you think about what we use petroleum for, so if we come to the fluids, we would use it to get solid fuel. We recycle it, so we don't need it. We use it for plastic. We recycle it. Get it for sulfur. Why? No use. There's no use for it on this planet at all. Except maybe to make sulfur for blue chips. And again, with blue chips, we're already making them. And then barrel it. So yeah, no use at all. So not going to do anything with it now. But let's make some rocket fuel. So I'm going to place this here. It's going to complain that it's worried about getting blown up. It's all connected. Now we'll want a passive provider in order to grab the rocket fuel. But we'll also need to grab some of the solid fuel. So we're just going to do that now. So let's say, I don't know, like 250? That seems like enough. And that's going to make our solid fuel for us. I think on ether as well, if I can, I would like more robot frames, please. Just request 600, please. Not enough to fill one rocket. Does that mean it's on its way? I hope so. Hello? Oh, yeah, we don't need any more. That's fine, because it's already placed them for me. Perfect. Like, grab those as well. And then we can send it off to Vulcanus. Just then. In fact, I don't even need to send it anyway. It's going to do it automatically, because as soon as they land, we'll see that all requests satisfied goes green. Level up. Hey, you coming? Perfect. Erebus, you're still here. Why? Ah. I think what I want to do as well is maybe do a time past. Let's say 2 minutes minimum. Or we can try and get rid of all of its metallurgic science. It already has 100 foundries on it and 100 miner drills. How awesome is that? Back to Nauvis. Why are you still not producing? Oh my giddy aunt. How long have you known? I know what I'm like when I watch Factorio. I'm like, you've done that wrong, you've done that wrong, you've done that wrong. It's disappointing. Wildly disappointing. Anyway, let's produce more of you guys. So I think I'm just going to go like that. Yeah. Should just snap. Yeah, that looks good to me. But let's remove you lot. For now, at least. And let's bring more of you guys down. Just so we can build rockets much faster. We have an artillery cannon. So, let's place an artillery cannon down. I think if I place it here, it's going to attack these. I'm certain of it. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get you to request 10 of them. Sorry, I'm rather giddy for this. So then I can go on the offensive. Is it going to shoot first? Is it going to be here or is it going to be there? Who knows? It's going to be over here. I should have screenshotted that, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, where are you going to fire now? Over here. Oh dear. Oh, they're both dead now, that's fine. Cool. And then we can get rid of all of that. All of you, all of you, and all of you. Oh dear. I need to place this blueprint down. Yeah, I don't need you to fire anymore for me now. That's been great. You've been wonderful. I've loved you so much. So this particular blueprint here, it already has a condition on it that I want it to automatically fill with 10 bullets. Cool. So let's get rid of all of these, all of these, all of these, all of these, and all of these. Oh, how amazing is that? I'm going to come back and clear my borders, go on the offensive. Okay. How are you doing, Ether? Okay. There is not enough on the planet. Alright, so let's go to Vulcanus. Are we just not making regular iron plate? We are? Oh, you're just using it so quick. Is it worth building more then? Like maybe down this way? Perhaps? Does that make sense? I think it would make sense. I mean, we're getting rid of the stone fast enough, so we're definitely producing what we need. What's the power like? Yeah, we're fine. So we've made a fair amount of that. So over here, let us make a barrel maker. Where's the barrels? Here? Yes? Where? Yes. Then lift explosives. And then grenades as well. Grenades. Nice. We'll do that. Gonna do that. Maybe we need to put some coal on one of these. So if you could request 100 of these, and let's see, 100 of the calcite, please, and then 100 steel. Happy with that. And then just get you to export it. Then I mark that deconstruction. Ooh, you're taking the bomb. There should be another achievement. Sorry. Anyway, you've got everything except the iron, and that's fine. You're almost there. Go higher. Go higher. Higher. Come on. Perfect. In fairness, we're still waiting for things to produce here anyway. Not everything's green. Almost is. Yeah, we're good to go. I think while I'm here as well, we're just waiting. We have enough rockets. Yeah. Let's request more of these. Let's go up to 40. Nice. We've gone through a fair number of achievements today. Those are good achievements to get. There's an issue between recording as well, where there are some researchers which reset. So I need to do a few of these researchers just to get the achievement as well, because I have achieved them already. So let's say I research that, which is not a lot. Research that, not a lot. And research that, not a lot. I think as well, because we've got more volcanicides, maybe research some of these? Yeah. More mining productivity would be great too. And later. Tempting, but later. Maybe Gleba. And what would be really nice as well is stronger explosives. I'll keep researching that quite a lot because we want stronger rockets. Not for enemies, but when we get to when we go into Aquilo, we'll be dealing with larger asteroids which can't be killed with guns. So you need explosives in order to damage them. And then when it comes to going from Aquila to the solar system edge, we'll need railguns, but there'll be a lot of the other bigger ones, so we'll need the rockets too. Okay. How are we doing on this? Oh, amazing. 25,000. Chuffed with you. Really, really thrilled. let's put you in here. Ether is heading back to Nauvis, because it's just the midway stop. Is there anything else I would like from Nauvis while I'm here? I don't think so. No, it should be all good. Maybe while we're here, just request some of these, perhaps? Just so we can build our first rocket silo. Okay. Because we will be producing them. However, the flying robot firms are just going to be eating them. The big problem is to make them make the iron. Because we aren't making the iron, but it's just been eaten. Okay. Do we make pipes anyway? I don't think we do. Okay. Hello. Lots of pipes will be good, please. So yeah, none of these are completed. Okay. So then we'll get the researching with utility. Then that will be the last one that I was missing. That. Also, I need to get killed by a train again. Okay. Ah. Right. That's super weird. Not entirely sure how that happened, but sure. So we are now producing some of these. Amazing. Let's increase this. It seems to be struggling a wee bit. Let's produce more solar as well while we're here. Because we're hunting for another solar achievement as well, or at least the solar achievement. Really should do something with all of this wood I'm getting as well. Is there someone on the way? Not enough to fill one rocket, but there's 260 on the planet. Make it make sense. Not enough to fill one rocket. I see. I see. So, it has 200, but not one rocket's worth. So I'm just picking up a couple of these because I want to craft that. The thing I forgot to bring with me. Is there anything else I want to craft on full grow while I'm here? No. It's mainly just that. Okay. Look at how fast these are going down. Or replacing this. I think about here. Yeah. It's just outside the logistics network for now, which is what I want. Because otherwise it'll eat all the electric engines when they arrive. I think it requires 400. It's fine. Okay. Let's start working up here. I'm just going to place stuff in a box. Let's get my robots back. Essentially, I'm just going to build up another mine up here. Okay, so it has everything I want. Yep, just waiting for it to go then. Now, one of the things I've not done, which you may see some other content creators do when it comes to Gleba, is they often put quality modules in their recyclers. Totally understand why. I just don't like using them straight away. I just want to make sure everything's set up, and then I work towards quality later on. Don't get me wrong, I will be using quality. We have to anyway, it's one of the achievements. But still. How much solar are we producing on Nauvis? Let's look at the achievement for Stellaris. Quite a bit. we're not far from that. Ow. Those lightning strikes hurt. Okay. Now back over here. Let's dump all of the scrap. Okay. That should help a little bit. Put steel in there. Stone here. Ooh. Might need to place a couple more here. And then do that. Okay. Hello, Ether. Give me the iron. Give me those. Give me those. Give me those. Give me that. Ooh, give me these, please. Give me those. And give me those. Give me them. Come on, drop, drop. There we go. I'm going to remove those requests. I'm going to increase this request actually to maybe like 4,000. Nice. Thanks for all the stuffs. So I'm just going to place all of these in you. And what else do I want to do? I want to pick up all my stuff. Ooh, run out of stuff. I mean, in fairness, what I wanted to do was dump all the iron plate anyway. Definitely want to dump that. So, I want to produce one of these. So I need concrete, steel. Okay. One. Yeah. Just do that. Hello? Yeah, that'll be good. So just steel you. Perfect, I can do that. So let's just grab a button of steel and put you back in there. Then don't need the rest of you. You. Now we've got a rocket silo. But the reason I was here in the first place, that I wanted to come to Volcanus, was to place these down. make me holomium, please. Also going to place the speed module, speed, productivity, and what else do I need? I want to make some beacons too. Beacons might be really, really foolish, especially seeing as I'm really struggling right now with power. What else do I need? Green circuits. Where are green circuits? Do I have any green circuits? Some green circuits? Any green circuits? Interesting. Cool. Some of you, and some of you, please. I think I'm going to disconnect these two for now and just leave it right here. And then add you in. Cool. I'm going to do that. I know it seems silly to do that, but I can walk over that. Oh, hello. We can now make the electronics plant. So this requires steel plate, refined concrete. Hello. Processing units and holomium plates. That is fine. So I only need one of these. Am I making any refined concrete here? No. So let's fix that. So refined concrete from both of you, please. I would like all the things from you. And then a storage chest filled with that much. Very nice. And then power for you guys. Now we need some iron spikes that I kept bidding. Interesting. Okay. Let's make some manually then. I know I should just fix the power situation and make more stuff, but there's a good reason I'm not right now. All will come clear soon. Let's just all these. How many do I need per plant? 50. That's fine, we can do 50. Look, all that tasty holomium. Actually going to limit it to a full row. What's the holomium doing in the mole thingy bob? Yeah, 2,000 in there. Nice. Do not steal it! It's mine! It's mine! Evil. Evil. You're not allowed it. Give it me back. Mine. Fine. Fine. Okay. So I just need to pick up 150 of those. Yeah, let's place a silo down as well, actually. Where is the silo going? I think over here. Yeah. Speed module 3 researched, as we can craft them. And we just need some from you. Ooh, we need to do this in an assembler, but it's fine. Can I put productivity? Cannot. I can put quality. Ah. That's a question for that. What are you guys waiting for? I'm still looking forward to better recipes with these guys. Let's take you out. Let's take you out. Just go quicker. A 6% productivity isn't really worth it. We now have an electronics plant. So we just need to build a supercapacitor now. That's fine. But with the supercapacitor here, this can make more of these. And again, this has productivity bonus. So if we ask it to craft some of these. Ooh, that's a lot. Don't need that much. 300. Yeah, the rest I'm fine with, actually. Okay. Let's place some more rubber pots around here, I think. And what I'm going to request here is 1,000, like, let's say 3,000 iron. Yeah. So let's deconstruct these. Make sure I'm deconstructing the right ones. Yeah. Right. Let's come back to Nauvis. And on you, I would like you to give me all of the uncommon ones if you can. And on you, all of the rare ones if you can. that it? Got no more. Cool. Uncommon, blah 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 blah. Right. And then after you've done that, just the regular kind, please. And essentially I'm just going to request more. Come down this way. Because iron is an issue right now. Struggling to make the accumulators. I am wondering though, am I storing too many gears? Maybe. Fine. Any more of these, please? Mine. I love how the robots are trying, bless them. Okay, maybe not all mine. Okay, let's come over here. Let's get one of these, and I would like 100 of these, please. I would like 100 of these, please, and I would like 100 of these, please. And I would love you to be in the logistics network, please. Okay, you're still in orbit. And I would like you to bring me a fair number of accumulators. All. I love that. Okay. Now to make supercapacitors, which we can do, what we need to make first is superconductors. And superconductors require light oil, which we're already making. It's like I planned it. Let's be honest though, I'm forgetting half of the recipes right now. Let's bring this a little bit closer. Do that. And do supercapacitor. Flip that. You guys would like stuff. We'll put it into a box. I'm going to limit it to one because they stack in two as part of 200. So I'm now making supercapacitors, which is great. But we also need to make a few other things as well. We also need to make like super electrolyte fluid, and we need to then make the supercapacitors. All of which we don't have a lot of. So we don't have a lot of green circuits at all. Still don't have a lot of iron. Yeah, right down here. Can I get past? Thank you. Green sticks. Okay, what are you guys doing? Cool. Just waiting for the circuit condition. Let's see how well it goes at 12,000 stuffs. I'm curious. Might regret this. So it doesn't have enough bullets. I'm going to increase this number to 60. I'm going to increase this number to 60 as well. And let's increase this one as well to 60. Because there's plenty of space on the belt for asteroid pieces. But what we can do is tell it to only export if we're low on a certain number of stuff. So enable if the ice is less than 250. That seems fine. Enable this if the carbon. Yeah. 250 seems like a good number. And iron ore. It's less than 300. So it got to Vulcanus fine. It's almost out of fuel, but got here. Then at least it can stock up on all the iron it needs. How much is on the planet? 6,000. And grab 6,000, please. All the stuffs and the things. Let's put you here as well. Didn't realize you were out of range. Going through this relatively quickly, I feel. Let's put you here. Can we place a few more of these down? Yeah. And it works. there any more iron around at all? Ooh, hello. Don't need that much. So we are getting some iron, just not very much. Not enough of logistics space. Okay. Can fix that. Didn't realize you were having that problem. So the amount of scrap is slowing down for sure. Didn't mean to demolish that one. Let's put that back. We now have these big ones, which are really power hungry. Yes, just like that. Let's place you here, please. You over here. The reason I want to place these is that they have inherent resource, less resource drain, which is just awesome. Let's place this over here, actually. You mind, guys? Okay. Now we can do that up here. That around here. And this down here as well. Have any more? No. Grab some more steel. Okay, let's move you like this as well. Just so slow to recycle. As I said, the most important thing, we do not let back up. That'll still work. That should help a wee bit. How are you doing? I think I want to lower these values down to 70,000. And lower this to 400. Okay. Huh. I never even connected the light oil up. That was silly. Okay. Got another 3. So, what do we need now? We need electrolyte. So, let's go over here, I think. So we do need oil for this. We also need holmium solution as well, which is over here. Okay, so let us... Oh. Let's bring it over here. This way, I think. And then... Cool. Then we can place this down. Electrolyte. Okay. Let's do this then. It's got both fluids, and it just needs a load of stone. We're making the electrolyte solution. We're just thinking about the concrete problem. Let's just place it down. Easy. It's not going to be a long-term solution, obviously. But yeah, just place it down. So we now have electrolyte. And the next thing we want to make is a supercapacitor. So you guys require... Let's bring it down at 1 actually. Like that. No, change. Yeah, just like that. So you guys require a certain amount of stuff. Some in there for you as well. We don't have a lot yet. And now we can make supercapacitors. Then we get the last research, which is the electromagnetic plant. Oh, the electromagnetic science. There we go. So it requires electrolyte. I'm just going to do that with... Ooh, we ran out. Wasn't expecting that. Let's grab more of you just while we're waiting. Grab another one of you. That'd be great. So my first electromagnetic science going to be probably the lightning collector. Maybe the Mycama. Anyway, while we're waiting for that, I think this is a good point to end the episode. We're almost at electromagnetic science. We've got a few things to sort out. We need to figure out what we're doing with concrete properly. Because this recycles so fast. Barely even does anything. The concrete is just so slow. So yeah, we really have to think about that. And then we need to think about what we're doing for electromagnetic science. We've got plenty of holmium. But it's just the rest of the resources. Just need so much stuff. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, why not come across to the next one? You take care.